Hey, 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 and welcome to the ranch. I'm your host, DC, and we're going to continue building on our little base that we have started to set up in the last episode. What we were trying to do was put two bases really, really close together so that we could have a giant base eventually, and we found the perfect spot for it. So let me show you what all I have going on here now. All right. So what I have done is I have taken, let me show you how I did it as well. Um, Now, if you're just out in an open area and you put a foundation, you can raise it up as much as you want as long as it touches the ground. Once it stops touching the ground, it'll say not placed on ground. It's got to touch the ground. But if you put it real close to you, it's kind of raised up a bit. But if you put it further out away from you, it sinks down into the ground like that instead of, there we go, like that is raised. And this is sunk down into the ground a bit. This looks really, really cool if you have it in a grassy area. So let me just show you real quick that there's some grassy areas that are outside the base here. And I'll show you, it looks really cool. So you just push it further and further away from you until it sinks down into the ground just as much as you want it. And now you have grass coming up through your foundation, which can look really, really good for pathways and such. But that's not the look we want in the base. So let me show you what I've got going on in the base. I have put out pals, so they are beginning to work. But what I did was I made a little platform here of uh, it's supposed to be three by three, but it's actually 3 by 3 by 2 because I moved my chest out of the way and I moved them back into the way. Whatever. It's all trial and error, right? So I put my PAL box on top of the middle one and I lined it up as best I could with this first row of rocks here. And then I built my foundations all the way out. And I came down here and started pulling out a PAL box about here. And I just dragged it along until it said it wasn't overlapping with the other base. And that was right here. And I lined it up with that first row of rocks on that foundation there. So now we have two bases basically side by side. Um, this base here, I was going to, or we are going to build it out eventually. But right now, let's focus on the first base because we want the first base to be squared away first, of course. I put out the crusher because we need it for certain things like fiber. Um, so let's put some wood in there and get somebody to making some fiber for us. We've got our wheat field. We've got two wheat fields out, two berry fields out, and the pals are getting going on those. We've got a refrigerator or a little cooler box because that's all we need right now. And they're filling it up with berries and wheat, of course. And I've got it fairly close to the wheat field so they don't have to expend a lot of energy getting there. I also have a death bag with all the other food in it um, because it's just a great way to store food. I put out our ranch and our Vixie, and Vixie will drop us coins, and Vixie will also drop blue pal spears. So we're going to need a lot of those. So we got Vixie hard at work at the ranch. And I need to get this Foxy Sparks off of this rock here. Let me rescue the Foxy Sparks. I'm not sure which one it is that's up there, so I'll just put them back in the box and pull them back out and get them down off that rock, whoever it was. I've got their food here, and of course, it has got all the cotton candy that we gathered last episode from the Woolly Pop, or 2 episodes ago from the Woolly Pop. And of course, we've got all of our pal beds, which will move eventually. They're kind of not in the way where they are, but they're not out of the way either. But that's a good spot for them right there. And see, Vixie has dropped us another pal sphere, so we'll go ahead and grab that. So yeah, we have the basic working base going here. Now we haven't gotten rated at this location yet, but I expect it'll come. The good thing about this location is number one, it's really, really big. Number two, we can very easily enclose this in walls. Now, with the two bases side by side like this, if you have raids turned on, you will get raids in between the two bases. They will spawn in between the two bases. So you basically have to have a wall for each base. And eventually we're going to accomplish that. For right now, we have our pals working hard on our base. And I've got a couple of waterers out. Let me show you what my team is for right now. You know, we're very, very new at this. We're very, very young. Right now, we have a Bunny. Bunny helps everybody work better at handiwork, okay? So Riboni is a good one to start out with on your base because they have this extra. While in the team increases the attack power of neutral pals, while at a base increases the work efficiency of working at a weapon workbench. So whenever we get our weapon workbench out, they're going to increase the efficiency of everybody working at that weapon workbench. So they also have handiwork, transporting, and gathering. So they're really, really cute and really, really handy to have at your base. We also have Bristla out. And what Bristla does is if they're in your team, they increase the attack power of grass pals, but on the base, they're going to do planting, handiwork, medicine production, transporting, and gathering, all of that stuff. Good little pal to have in your base starting out. Pengullet is, of course, watering mostly. They do handiwork, transporting, and cooling as well. So if my chillet wants to take a break, one of the Pengullets will take over on the cooling station or the ice box or the cooler box or whatever. Of course, the Foxy Sparks are there to cook for us and keep things warm. Mixie is there to drop me some pal spears and some arrows and some money. Loop Moon will work throughout the night. They do handiwork. So Loop Moon's kind of there, kind of not. Loop Moon's a better fighter than anything. As a robe, I put that one out because we caught it in the last episode or two. And there for watering. Chillet is there to keep the cooler box cool. Kativa is great handiwork, great transporting, great on the garden as well at the very beginning. And Leaf Monk is great lantern, handiwork, gardening, and medicine, and just all around pal. great for the very beginning. So, and that's where we are. We're at the very beginning of this journey. So, we do need to put out a few more workstations here that we haven't put out yet. It's going to get cold. So, we're going to put out a fire somewhere where everybody's not going to traipse through it every 5 minutes, including myself. We're going to put out a cooking pot because we need that. We're going to be cooking. We are going to put out, we've got a ranch, of course. We need our spear workbench because we need to make spears. We need our statue of power because we need that. Incubator, because yes, we need an incubator or two. What else? Ah, Palgear workbench. Yes, yes, yes. All of this stuff is most likely going to move. Repair bench. Yes, definitely. Come on, guys, work faster. We need a workbench. We don't have one of those yet. All these fun benches and stuff that we need. And we are going to need a furnace. We're going to put the furnace over here. We're also going to need a mill very, very soon here. And we're going to put the mill over here near the crusher as well. So yeah, lots and lots of stuff to put out. We're putting this mill and this crusher a little bit away from the boundary of the base. You can see the boundary here. We're going to put the mill and the crusher a little bit away from the boundary because the pals that do the watering usually stand back a little bit while they're watering. And we don't want them to get tangled up in the boundary of the base. They're not allowed to go outside the boundary. So that's why we're moving that. Generally, we use these workbenches so they can be a little closer to the boundary. But yeah, we don't want anybody to get confused as to what their job is. So let's put some food on the fire. Ah, we have none. We have berries, basically. Let's see what our berry situation is over here. We got 219 baked berries for these guys. Let's go ahead and put some more on to cook. That's all we got. That's all we'll burn. Ya know? That's that. Now, we can make a breeding pen. However, we don't quite have enough stuff to make the cakes to make breeding worthwhile yet. So, let's go ahead and make some flour. That's all we can make is 40. That's fine. We'll make 40. We got lots and lots of fiber that I just picked up, so we'll throw it in the box over here. And we're on our way. We're on our way, guys. We need a home for ourselves. You know, we've set up our pals pretty nicely, but our home is pitiful. It's a bed and a wall and a foundation, and that's it. So we may start building our home, and that's going to be so much fun. What I'm thinking about for a home is we turn off degradation on I haven't done it yet, but if I turn off degradation, I could build a very nice size home in between these two, um, in between these two bases here. And we could have one door, front door going this way, back door going that way, or vice versa. I think that might be what we end up doing is building a home in between the two bases. I think that'd be fun, and I think that would be super, super cute. So that's the plan as of right now. Let's go see why Chile is waiting to cool. Is there nothing to cool in here, baby? There's nothing to cool in here. Okay, I gotcha. I stole all the food. Let's let's throw something in there for you to cool. Ah, somebody did it for me. Thank you. There we go. Uh-oh. Well, that wasn't very smart. My arrows went in there too, didn't they? They did. All right. So we're doing fairly well here now. I thought I had more eggs to hatch. I do. So let's throw another egg on to hatch. Well, let's throw that fiber in there. We're up on the fiber. We got lots and lots of fiber. Now these scorching eggs are not going to take very well to this climate that we're in. They're always going to be a little cold. But you can put a fire. Okay. You could put a fire back here for the scorching egg to make it a little warmer. And you can also put a torch, I believe, for a different kind of heat. And if you're high enough level, you can also add a heater. Now, adding multiple campfires is not going to do a thing. One it goes on type of heat source. So you want a campfire, a torch, a heater, electric heater, different types of heat on these eggs. Like I said, this particular environment that we're in here is not going to do much. Let's see. Incubation speed is 50%, and we just leveled up. My goodness, we're level 20. So the incubation speed before on this egg was -0. Let me show you. Let's delete the campfire. Incubation speed is -0. We add a campfire. It is hopefully the sun won't go down while we're doing this because that'll change everything. All right. Incubation speed is 50%. Now, if we add another campfire, it's not going to change that. Incubation speed is still 50%. It didn't matter. We could put 80 campfires here. It'll still be 50%. But it will change, A, if we move to the desert area where it's warmer and not nighttime. B, we move to the volcanic area where it's warmer and not nighttime. C, if we put different types of heat. We put a campfire, we put a heater, we put an electric heater, we put a torch. Different types of heat is what makes a difference on this. So we can only do at this point at our level, we can only do one type of heat, and that's the campfire, I believe. Let me look through my technology here and make sure. I don't think we can make the heater yet. We can. Okay, so I'm going to get the heater. That was level 17. We could have got the heater. I'm going to go ahead and get the weapon workbench because that's the next thing we need. And the gay spear and the flame cauldron since we hit level 20. Let's see if we can put the heater back here. Heater? Insufficient materials. We need charcoal and ingots. Okay. So let's go make some ingots. That's all we can make? That's all we can make. That's fine. Let's get some more ores before the sun totally goes down and everybody goes to sleep. Almost out of stamina. Everybody's going to sleep. There they go. They're so cute. Our loop moon is caught in a loop over there. Ah, there he goes. He got himself out. Good. We're going to get as much of this ore as we can. Now, once we get better pals that will mine this ore, that'll be so much better as well. All right, let's go to bed. There we go. Going to bed. And yes, I haven't assigned my stat points yet. That's okay. It's all right. I keep doing that. I keep emptying my spears and stuff into there. Let's see. She's making ingots. Good job, buddy. All right, how many more of these do we need? We need quite a few more ingots. And then we need charcoal on top of the ingots. So it's going to be a bit. It's going to be a little bit before we can do that. Let's go ahead and get started on making our home. Sound like a plan? We don't need pals in our home. But that's your choice in your game. If you want pals in your home, you can put pals in your home. I'm going to take out those right there. And I'm going to come over here and grab some wood. There we go. Oops, that was too much. There we go. And I'm going to let's start building my home, yeah? I want my home out of wood. I don't know why. I'm a glutton for punishment. That's probably why. And I want it a little high-ish. Yeah, about there. Let's see. It's probably the wrong spot. Oops. That was definitely the wrong spot. definitely in the wrong spot, but we'll see. We'll see what it looks like. It's off kilter a little bit, but I think it's doable. I think it's doable. All right, I want some stairs. Yeah, it's definitely off kilter a little bit, but that's okay. Perfection is sometimes beauty. You know? I've always heard that, but I've never really believed it myself. So, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, probably no good, but I think that's where our house is going to be, just a rough layout. Ah, we have flour. We have wheat flour. Yes. Awesome. And there's berries in there. Ready to go? Let's go see if there's food ready for the pals yet. Yes, there is. We'll put that in the food box. There's so much to do in this game. It's just like, wow. All right. Oh, and there's ingots already. Only one more ingot left in the kiln here, and we can start making some charcoal. How much time do we have left on this egg? Only 10 minutes. That's okay. Let's make some charcoal. There we go. And while we're sitting here, let's assign ourselves some stat points. We've been doing okay with weight, but I'm going to add one more in weight. Not the best for weight, but you know. Let's see, how much charcoal do we need for our heater? 10. All right, that's fine. We're going to look and see about, oh, this takes 50 ingots. Now, this flame cauldron is really, really cool because it'll help our fire pals work more efficiently. So we do want to get that eventually, but right now it's just not going to happen right now. Nine minutes left on this. Are you stuck, baby? Don't get stuck. You've got plenty of room to go around the back side of that, so I'm not so worried about you. Help them clean up a little bit. They're kind of falling behind a little bit. We need to get some better planters because they are falling behind a bit. They're just not equipped to... They're not quite equipped for the job that we have ahead of them. So... we're going to empty our inventory out just about every chance we get. And I don't know why I do that. I'm so used to these games that have these teeny tiny inventories. Alright, he's got 10 charcoal ready for us, so let's make a heater. I doubt this heater will add anything to our cause here, but we're going to try. We got 7 minutes left on this large scorching egg. I have a feeling this is going to probably be a van worm. I could be wrong. We could get really, really lucky. But I have a feeling it's not going to be much more than a van worm. Alright. So, as soon as one of the fire pals sees this and decides to come over here, here she comes, here she comes. Let's see if that makes any difference whatsoever. It does not. That's fine. It's fine. I may just take out this heater because it's a waste of space and resources. It's not helping a bit. So, yeah, I'm going to take it out. Don't need this pal to be doing that if it's not going to help. There you go. Sorry about that, Betty. You continue on resting or doing whatever you need to do. And I will put all of this stuff back up. So yeah, there's that. All right. Let's take a look at our map. We need to finish exploring this island that we live on. I have done that in my other saves, of course, but it is so fun to do it with you guys too. So, and we also need to finish our home so we have a place to sleep at night. So, I'm going to grab some more wood. That'll do it right there. I have a feeling I'm going to end up straightening out this home some more. So I'm not going to be too crazy about it. Let's build a wall here all the way across. Yeah. And then I think I'm going to take out these stairs. I'm going to put another foundation or two here. And here. And the same thing on the other side. See how off-kilter that is? Just a little crooked. Just a little crooked. That might get on my nerves, so I may straighten it out later on. Yeah, I may straighten that out later on. All right, up here. Now we're gonna grab some roofs. I love my A-frames. So off I go, making an A-frame house for myself. Oh, you silly thing, you. I know, you want a wall. I know, that's what you want. You just want a wall. That's fine. We'll give you a wall. There we go. There we go. Now, same thing on this side. I'm going to build some walls all the way down. I missed this side here. That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. This avatar grunts and groans more than I do, and I'm an old woman. So we're going to come over here to this side, and we're going to put the beginning of our A-frame along this as well. Just like this. Now we can go and put the rest of the roof up. Come on. There you go. Gotta hold your mouth right. There it is. And there. And it was right there already. We're going to jump over to this side and do the same thing. Boom, boom, boom. Come on. Come on, you got this. Finding the right position. There we go. There we go. There we go. And there we go. And now, one more. Did I miscount? I think I miscounted. And that's fine because it's all fixable. If you miscount, it's fixable. If you don't miscount, it's a happy occurrence. Oh, we did not miscount. We got it. So we got our A-frame home started. Just like that. Boom. Beautiful. All right. So we're going to start the building itself. I want a window. I love windows. I love being able to look out. And actually, no, that's wrong. That's not what I want. What I want is one in. I want an overlap like that. Yes. Yes. Yes, please and thank you. So I'm going to do that. Now I'm going to put my window and a window and a door. And you know what? Let's do another window. Why not, right? All right, there we go. Now we need a little a wedge here. We need a wedge here. This is a really big A-frame, guys. Really big house. We may put a loft in here. Huh. Yeah, I think a loft would be gorgeous. All right, there we go. Yeah? Cute. All right, let's go to the other side. We still have 57 wood in our pocket. I'm going to take out this first wall here. We only needed it for support anyway. Get our wedge ready. Let's do a couple of windows, a door, a window, and a wedge. Like I say, it's a bit off kilter. I may fix it later. Don't know. I may leave it because sometimes imperfection is perfect. Who knows? We shall see. Couple of windows because I love windows. If you don't like windows, you don't have to put windows in yours. If you choose to do this style of building. So, guys, there's our A-frame home just on the edge of two um, bases. Just on the edge of two bases. Now, we could put these we could put the foundations back in and have a front porch, which is probably most likely what I'll do because I think that'll look really cute. Are you stuck up there, buddy? I don't really want you to be stuck up here, but you know what? I also need this. I need these ores anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and just cut you down. Maybe. Goodness. Goodness gracious sakes alive. There you go. You're cut down, aren't you? I needed that ore anyway. This is the good thing about adding as much stamina as we did. We broke our axe before we ran out of stamina twice. Yeah. So let's go to the repair station. Aren't you glad we put one down? And we will repair our pickaxe. And we're back in business, guys. Oh, we have an egg ready. Let's see what it is. A bushy. Oh, we got a bushy. Wow. All right. So we have a higher level fire pal now. Let's go through and see what Bushy is. Oh, Bushy's in our pocket. It's only a level 1, but that's okay. Bushy will level up. It's a level 2 fire pal with a brave, which is attack plus 10%. Uh, when activated, attacks targeted enemy with a powerful Liagra. He's got kindling level 2, handiwork 1, lumbering 3, gathering 1, transporting 2. Yes, yes, and yes. Let's trade. Oh, we've got such great fire pals out, but let's trade for a bushy. Let's go ahead and trade for the bushy. Grintail doesn't need to be in our pocket. That was really, really lucky. The bushy was great luck. We needed that. We really did. All right. Let's go grab our other egg that we have found. It's another large scorching egg, so it's going to take a while again. And we may not see it hatch in today's episode, but we will see it hatch in the next episode. For sure, I will share that with you, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. All right. Bushy's going after some trees. And we have, oh, we're getting dark. It's getting dark. But we have our home. Look at this, guys. Look at how big it is in here. And if we do this, the good thing about this, sorry, my avatar had to eat. Now, the good thing about this is we can have our very own storage in this house because it's not in any base. We can have our very own storage that the pals won't be adding to inside this home here. So let's do number one. Let's see if we can make a bed. I don't think we can. I need to go get some supplies because the bad thing about it is we can't pull from storage. We have to bring everything with us. So in order to make a chest, we'll need some stone. And in order to make a bed, we'll need fiber and wood. So let's go get stone, fiber, and wood. Wood, stone, and some fiber. Let's go ahead and take that other stuff out of here. Let's get some more fiber. I think it's going to be more fiber than that. So there we go. There's 20 fiber, 20 wood, or 20 stone. Yeah, I think that should do it. Let's go see. For the time being, we'll just jump up into here. Right. All right, this is gonna be great. Oh, wool. Wool and that would... wool. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. Oops. That should be plenty. We're gonna make us a little chest. Oh, let's make a bed. Right here. Don't ask me why I keep trying to throw out a pal every time I try to build something. The other bad thing is about building outside the base is if you don't have a worker pal in your party, you have to do all the work yourself. And if you're not against doing the work yourself, that's fine. If you are, you may have an issue. So let's make us a chest here as well. Right here. So we got our own little chest, we've got our own little bed, and we'll see if everything works properly. We may have to put a roof over the bed, including the roof that's already there, but let's see. Nah, works perfectly. There we go. That's one reason I left the wall up on the inside just right here, is because it needs a wall and a roof and a foundation. And if I would have taken down these walls, this wall, especially beside the bed, it would have said, no, 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 you can't do that. You need a wall and a roof. So there we go. And these pals are dropping stuff every so often. Don't want them to do that. How much time do we have left on our egg? 15 minutes. We may be able to hatch it before the end of this episode, but I doubt it. It's going to be really close, guys. It's going to be really close. All right, let's see. Let's see, what do we need to upgrade our base again? We haven't worked on upgrades at all. We need a weapon workbench. So let's go into our list here and see if we can find that weapon workbench. There it is. I was totally missing it. I'm going to put it over here for right now just so that we can level up our base. Now I do notice there's a road going up through there. And we may clear the road, we may clear the way and we actually incorporate that road into our final build on our base. That might be kind of cute. So let's see. Base upgrade. We are base level 12. Yes. All right. Fluffy pal bed and deploy another work pal. We could probably do that. Let's see. Technology. Let's see. Where's our fluffy pal bed? It's way down here at level 24. We got a few levels to make before we can level the base again. That's okay. Because that's all we have is time. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that for now because we have a bed. We don't need another one. Let's check on our egg. 13 minutes. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys. Let's see if we can we make some more of this yet? 30 more. Okay. Thank you. Yes, please. Let's see if we can change the pal's food yet. We can. The jam-filled bun. Let's just make one of those real quick and see what the difference is in the different food. Now, food is really important with your pals. It's really important with you as well, but it's very important with your pals because food has different properties on it, just like the pals do. Okay? All right. These big berries have a nutrition of 21 and sanity of 1. The jam-filled bun has a nutrition of 51 and sanity of 6. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to start giving our pals in the base these jam-filled buns rather than the baked berries. And we will continue ourselves to go ahead and eat the baked berries until they're gone. But we can start making the jam-filled buns now that we have wheat and berries. So we need to start stocking our fridge with the wheat. And yeah, that way we can make the jam-filled buns for our pals. And they make them fairly fast. I'd probably should get Bushy on this rather than the pal that I have on it. Let's get Bushy on it. Come here, Bushy. I know you're busy. I know you're busy, but come here. Come here, I got a job for you. You're much, much, much better at cooking things. So I would like you to do this. He's so big, it's hard to see around him. Cooking pot. Pal can be assigned. Throw. Alright, your fixed assignment is the cooking pot. And he's done with one. Look at how fast he is compared to the the little one we had on there. That's much nicer. Absolutely much nicer. So, thank you for that, Bushy. We're at 9:55 on that one. I will help y'all pick up. There we go. We need to go out and explore some more. Bushy is cooking right away on those things, so you know what? I know I don't have very many, but I'm going to go ahead and put those in there. Let these guys have a little bit better food. Little bit better food. Yes, yes, yes. And she's already gone to eating it. She's like, oh, that's nice. Thank you. You know what we did not put out when we moved? We didn't put out our hot spring. I'm surprised these pals aren't totally mad at me right now. There you go. There's a hot spring, fellas and girls. And look at all this wood. We don't even need a lumber yard or whatever it's called because there's so much wood. Just with the few trees that we encased in the confines of our base, we have so many trees. All right, we got so many big berries for us to eat too. Let's grab some more of these jam-filled buns. Boy, you're making such quick work of that. Good job. All right. Do we have the technology for our Vanworm saddle yet? I don't believe we do. Next level, we'll be able to get the Vanworm saddle. So not much longer now. Oh my goodness. I'm hesitant to go out. I want to go out and explore. There's only a few more minutes left on our egg, and I want to see what it is. Wouldn't it be great if it was another bushy? That would be amazing. I don't think it will be. I thought this one was going to be a vanworm, and it totally ended up being a bushy. That's just wow. Amazing. Amazing luck. Amazing luck that we really needed. The other amazing luck that we're really going to need is Astagon, which is, yeah, not, I don't believe it's a fire egg. Mm, that would be amazing luck as well as an Astagon because they are great miners. Mm. Are you tired, Bushy? You done a good job. I mean, my goodness. You're on a break. You deserve one. It's all good. All right. Let's help these guys out. See if we can run and grab some stuff up. Oh, they've done such a good job in cleaning up my mess. They've done a really good job at cleaning up my mess. So, yeah. Look at that mountain. That's just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. All right. There we go. How much time's left on the egg? 3 minutes? 3 minutes. I know this is going to go a little bit long, but I want y'all to see what's in the egg. It's just a random egg, but it's so much fun to find out what's in the eggs, especially the random ones. The ones you breed, you pretty much know what it's going to come out to be, um, because you're breeding for a specific reason. But when it's a random egg, it's like, oh my gosh, what's in the egg? What's in the egg? This one will likely be a manworm, just because the last one wasn't. Sorry, I hit my microphone. Um, but yeah, we will find out. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And look at Chili over there. He's just chilling, and I should say she's just chilling. And so a darling. Look at that. Just absolutely darling. This little Foxy Sparks is slow, but they're diligent about getting those things cooked so that everybody can eat well. There we go. 1 minute and 19 seconds. Now, I'm not sure, I can't remember if I showed y'all this trick. If you're incubating an egg and it hasn't hatched yet, but it's close, you can grab the egg, the same as the trick I showed you before for moving things from one box to another. Grab the egg, left mouse click and hold, grab the egg, and tab out. Now, after you're out, you can let go of your mouse click and just, you're holding the egg. You still have the egg in your hand, but it's still in the incubator as well. And once the timer counts down, we're going to open our inventory first, put the egg that's in our hand in our inventory, and then exit our inventory. Then we'll hatch the egg. We'll get a copy of the egg, and we'll also get what's inside as well. Now, the thing about this trick is you get exactly what's inside in the next egg. So now the incubation is complete. Open your inventory and put the egg in anywhere you want. I usually put it down at the bottom so I can remember what it is. Now we're going to incubate the egg. And we got another bushy. So we got a bushy work slave. So we know when this egg hatches, this is going to be a bushy work slave too. Awesome. Awesome. Yes, please. So we're going to replace this Foxspark Stronghold Strategist with the bushy work slave. So now we have two bushies out. We have a bushy work slave and a bushy brave. Yes, please. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, oh, oh. And one's a boy. Oh, they're both boys. They're both boys. So, but thank you guys for sticking around to see what hatched. And thank you all so much for watching. If you would do me a favor, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. To all my subscribers out there, I do love you so much. Mwah. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, and for everybody in general, too. Yes, yes. Until we do see each other again next time, please do take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.